Hello America, my name is Matthew B. Moore and I'm here on a mission to keep you from raining crap. Isn't technology fun? Today we're going to try a little experiment. Reviewing while we drive. Stop! Hey! Asshole! Hello America, my name is Matthew B. Moore and I'm here on a mission to keep you from raining crap. And today I'm going to talk about a movie that I actually enjoyed. I didn't expect to enjoy it. Well, we'll just talk about it. The remake of Total Recall. I know what you're saying. Shush. Hey, say ba. The movie was good. It wasn't overly excellent. It didn't blow my mind, but the movie, as a contained unit, a little cell, was a good movie. They used the money wisely. They used the actors wisely. They used the lines wisely. I was kind of impressed with the direction on this film. Now, you can never remake Total Recall. It's just impossible. You can't recapture the Arnie phenomenon and that whole time period and the sci-fi movies from that time period. They were cheese, but they were people just going all out and just, stretching the technology as far as they possibly could. And they were coming up with stuff that, even though corny, like pulling the thing out of his nose, of course you knew it was a fake head, and that's okay. It's cool. I bought it then. I knew it wasn't his head, and I knew he wasn't really pulling it out of his nose. But that was also, growing up in the 80s and early 90s. Or 70s as well. Or anything before, modern computer technology, which still looks stupid. But you buy it, suspension of disbelief. Come on, I'm being entertained. And that's, the first Total Recall completely delivers on the entertainment level. You love it. I loved it. I saw it in the theater. It was phenomenal. So the remake had a lot of things stacked against it. Right off the bat, I didn't want to see it. Why the hell would you remake Total Recall? That's just stupid. What are you, smoking crack? But then, of course, I started thinking, and this is only after I saw it. I came up with this conclusion later, don't get me wrong. I was hating on it to the moment I started watching it. And I'm just being honest now in the 013s. But I was like, this is penis, I'm not going to watch it, I'll set it on fire. And of course I'm not, that's just all the stuff I say because I can't believe you can redo things. But, the first remake that I actually liked, I saw the remake before I saw the original. It was Assault on Precinct 13. And Assault on Precinct 13, the new one, it's a great movie. It's funky. It's badass. It's a total thrill ride. And so, I had no problems going back and watching the original. Same thing happened with The Crazies. And I liked that one too. That was an awesome remake. So when I see the originals, both of these, they're both good. And I'm like, wow, cool. So there's the original and a remake that are good. And maybe that's the way you're supposed to do it. I don't know. But, first Total Recall I saw in the theater when I was younger, and it blew my mind. I never wanted it to end. It was just like, wow, 3 titties! So anyway, the new one comes along, and of course it can't. But as I watched it, I realized that the people that made this film must have really loved the original Total Recall. They must have loved Philip K. Dick, and they must have loved Dan O'Bannon. And Arnie, of course. But you can never replace Arnie. We'll talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. But they must have been like, okay, if we're going to remake this, it has to be original, yet pay complete love to the first version. And I think they pulled it off. There's moments, there's parts, there's some lines that are said where you're like, but not entirely. Not on the whole. Now, should you have done it? Well, maybe not. But since you did it, you did good. And I'm really glad that you did good. I was actually stoked. And at the end, I was like, this is cool. This is alright. I'm buying it. Now, the cinematography was incredible. I loved the look of the movie. They paid this tribute to Blade Runner with the whole Philip K. Dick thread and made this future look more Blade Runner-esque, mixing it with Total Recall. That's one thing I dug. Now, I might be just a big nerd. Hate on me all you want, but your mama, it was there, and it looked here. And I really think they studied it to get this look. So the production design was incredible. The cinematography, again, it fit with that Blade Runner time period, and so I was really liking that. The editing was good. The music was good. The whole flow of the film was exciting. And you were like, boo, most of the time. Now, it did have sort of a minority report look to it, but hey, we're on the same thread here. So again, I think all these people were like, hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? Let's thread all of these ideas together and try to make this one little universe that, sort of sings with the others. And they did a good job of it. Well, sometimes, as dumb as this sounds, sometimes a remake is okay. And in this particular circumstance, well, never be as good as this remake, but it was worth the watch. I was entertained. I think you will be too. Enjoy it. And just don't think beyond that, I guess. Sit back and look at all the little weird Blade Runner-y, Philip K. Dick things that have been sewn into the new version. And let it take you away. While at the same time reminding you of the other version. It's really weird. Rock on, America. Beep, beep. Waiting on this damn light.